Oh, yeah. All right, folks.
Something.
Always something.
Munchkin, you are the cutest thing ever. That's about 10 feet. 9, 10, 11, 12 of those. Look at homeboy peeking. The tortoise is like, what's going on out here?
This is a monstrous door. Wait till he sees his new home. It's gonna be amazing. What is going on, Cuffaros? Welcome back to another video. We've got little Munchkin, our coatimundi right here. Oh, he's grabbing my hat. Oh, and we're building him a bigger enclosure today. We had a little bit of a hiccup, and we'll get into that more later on into the video. This guy is getting a massive cage upgrade today.
Munchkin, you are the cutest thing ever. I know a lot of people are waiting on this video too. Everyone's waiting on this video. Getting a bigger house today. I'll let the turkeys out right now. Let them roam around for the day.
Let's go.
Let's go. Come on, snap.
1, 2.
There he is. There he is. Oh, and 2 is coming out. Hey, Thanksgiving's coming. You 2 know that. Bubba! We got Bubba. Oh, don't jump. Do not jump up. I know you like to do that. We got Duke. We got Baloo. We got Bambi. We've got Rosie, Chunky Monkey, Twisty over there, Buttercup, and Mama Lulu. Come here, Lulu. Look at her back there. She knows her name. Alrighty, in the fish building we go. Before we get started on everything,
The lights are off right now, but look at the colors of these beautiful discus. They just hid. They went and hid.
I have the lights off. I'm still trying to figure out the lights. I ordered another light right here, these lights, but they don't look good on camera either.
Yeah, fellas, we're 0 for 4 on the discus tank lighting. 0 for 4. I have spent hundreds of dollars on each of those 4 lights, and every single time they're not good enough. So if anyone has any good bright lights that work for fish tanks, comment them down below. Let me know.
Look at the dang planted tank right now. It looks absolutely amazing. All the fish, all the mollies, the platies, everyone's hungry. Our gouramis, we got the pearl gouramis, our angelfish. Down below, we've got all of our little panda. You see them little things? The pandagaras, those things are so tiny. I don't even know where he went. There he is. And the rainbow came out. We probably should see we'll probably see the pleco. You see him in there? That spotted pleco is inside the hut. Rope fish is in here somewhere. There's a ton of fish in this. Of course, we've got our fish in here too with the fly river who's hiding in the back over there.
We got the fly river right there. Just kind of hiding.
We got little groupers. Look at the groupers. There's a bunch of groupers in here. There's a little spotted grouper right there. Powerhouse of a dang bumblebee grouper right here, waiting to eat right out of my finger. Yo, he's blowing up on my finger. Talk about grouper, our predatory pond. Saddlebacks are literally monstrous. It's insane how big they've gotten. Our emperor snapper, so many of these new fish are doing amazing. Everything is great. We did a water change on these last week, so every pond is full. Not only full, but crystal clear as well. Look at this dang reef pond. Crazy clear. All the fish, super healthy, looking great. Look at that blue and yellow cod.
Oh, I saw you, buddy. Don't think you're hiding. He is hiding. He's a good hider.
I love this angle. This angle just gets everything. You can see it all.
Everything inside the fish building is good.
Let's see. Oh, look at the zebra. Look at the zebra shark. We got the zebra shark, got our jacks. Big jack there. The remora and the blacktip have been swimming together lately.
I know I said I ordered a skimmer for the shark pond, that's why it's not like fully clear. Well, that skimmer ended up getting declined because of tariffs. The charge was ridiculous. I was like, absolutely not. So what I did was get another one, and this one will be here by the end of the week and installed very soon by Tommy. So I ordered it through Tommy. He'll be here to install that, and this is gonna be crystal clear, just like our other ponds. The reason why it has a little bit of fog is because it doesn't have a protein skimmer like the other ponds do. This one kicks. This skimmer is huge, and as you can see, it drains right outside. Well, we're gonna do the exact same thing, and the one I got for that one I think is even bigger than that. So count on the shark pond getting pretty clear over the next few weeks. What's up, Leo? I see you in there. My Ambelobe panther chameleon hanging out. He's like kind of hiding. He's hiding in there. I see you from this angle maybe a little bit better. There you are. What up, dude? Oh, I think it's time. Let's go outside. It's so weird getting out of the building and walking onto that deck right here. It's monstrous. Our main goal for the front pond was to pretty much get it flowing. In last video, we did that. As you can see, it is flowing. It's not much clearer than it was. I don't plan to have it clear yet. We're gonna have to do some more water changes and filling and dropping and filling and dropping. But as you saw, when we emptied this pond and cleaned it all up, we saw thousands of baby fish. There was so many baby fish in this pond. That was a big surprise for us. A lot of mollies and platies. It's absolutely insane. The lily pads are doing good though, and this entire thing is just gonna come to life. I just wanted to get it flowing, cycling, and that's what it's got. I left it about halfway filled so the lily pads could reach the surface. Filtration is not leaking. Ha, take that, Geo.
And for the plumbing, I had a lot of people commenting about what I should do.
When the time comes for me to finish off this plumbing, I will go through the comments yet again and really dial in on what one I want to do exactly. I asked you guys like between options A, B, and C, and D in the last video. All of you had your own opinions, and a lot of them were very, very good. And things that I didn't even think of, y'all commented. So I appreciate you commenting down below. It's always super cool to read everyone in the comments.
That right there is 8 feet from the fence. That's the minimum right there. So let's go 9. Yeah, 9. Nine's maybe 10. What's 10? Yep, better. That's better. 10 feet from there. If we go straight down, I get spray paint. Yeah, like right here. That's about 10 feet. Now, if lengthwise, we're just getting some measurements down.
How far we want?
Amigo's here. You already know we're building something when Hector pulls up. I think right now it's 16 feet, so we'll go about the same. What does that look like?
16 right here.
Yeah, let's go 20. All right, starts there. Goes all the way to here. It's not exactly even, but that's where it goes all the way to here. It's more like right here. That right there means from right here to right here is 20 feet. And right there to right there, widthwise, 10 feet.
And then height, we're gonna go 8 feet tall. So it'll be pretty dope. It'll be really large. Hector, what do you think? He's like, I don't even know what the heck we're building. I have no idea. I haven't even got deep with him yet. I'm gonna give him the whole rundown, and then we're gonna have to go buy some wood.
This cage right here is 16 feet long. Hey Munchkin, what's up, buddy? You're about to get a new house, boy. Yeah, 16 feet long, 5 feet wide, and 8 feet tall at the peak back there. So I want to make this 10 feet, so double the width. It's gonna be double the width. 16 feet, so it's gonna be 4 feet longer than this one right now, and then about the same height. You're about to get a major upgrade, dude.
The inside we could do after the actual structure is built, so we'll focus on that after. That'll be day 2. But yeah, I think that's pretty solid. We got this. Where do we find 8 gauge wire? That's what we really need to figure out. 8 gauge is the minimum. We need 8 gauge or more. That's how I find Hector.
Oh, there he is. There's 3 more.
3 more hay fellas, we're here at Home Depot's getting some wood.
Those are 11 bucks buckaroonie, and we need a ton of them. So as you can see, I don't know how many exactly are we getting, but
We need a lot of wood. This is a big enclosure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of those. We've got 6 4x4s, 10 footers. These are the ones that are going to go on the ground to create pretty much the support for the entire enclosure will be on those. All of these over here are also ours. These are what's going to hide the wire that we pick.
I'm not sure exactly what wire we're getting yet. That's probably going to be ordered. And the rest of the wood is right here. A ton of wood. A lot of 2x4s. These are literally all 2x4s. I thought we were getting 10, but I think we're getting like 100. How many, amigo?
25.
25. A quarter of what I said. I was just throwing a number out there. Thank God. Quarter is a lot better. 25 is a lot better than 100.
That's why you don't build things.
This is why I don't build things. That's a whole lot of wood beeping, tell you that. 28 2x4s, 6 4x4s, 20 1x4s. And we got a bunch of hinges for the door lock and everything. Comes out to 500 bucks. I tell you what. Oh, there's tax. There we go. There's the devil. Done, folks. Total was $526.63 in wood. That's not too bad. I've had worse days here at HD. Guys, I just wanted to let you know that I'm in my plant era. This is a different time of my life. I'm getting older, I'm becoming a real man, and real men love plants, okay? I found this on the side of the road. This is a pineapple plant. It was actually my neighbor's garbage. How are you gonna throw away a beautiful pineapple plant after they harvest it? Look at it, ripped the freaking pineapple off of it, and they were like, all right, now go in the trash. You did what you needed to do. Absolutely not. I have 5 already, and this is gonna be my 6th pineapple plant. Shout out to my buddy Chad Smith for giving me the other ones, but yeah, I just found this, I had to share that with you. You want to line up this center metal right here to where you can put this through and it'll come out the top side here.
You want to keep
So, yeah, like this right here. Just push your finger through like that.
There you go.
Take that ratchet strap, mama, and give her some cranks. It's literally, really easy. It's more so just like where that strap goes through the ratchet. Crank it. Now when you want to release, you grab this. I mean, it literally says release. Pull that and straighten it and just pull. See that? Boom. Loose. Tighten it. Couple cranks. That wood is not going anywhere. As a matter of fact, I like dug into it. Look at that. Like dug into the wood. We're good. We're good to go though. Tell you what. I'm taking you. Oh no. Oh gosh, I killed your leg. Oh god. We're back home. We got some breakfast sandwiches. Eric.
Thank you, amigo.
Croissant. Amigo. El jefe.
Gracias.
And we got one for Uncle Nick over here, probably doing something at the farm. But yeah, folks, today is coatimundi build day. We're back home. We've got all the material, as you see, behind us at the house. It's gonna be an interesting one. I got the time today. I'm looking for all of the phase, all of the smoke, all of my goals inside of the scope. I'm taking the hill. Look at homeboy peeking. The tortoise is like, what's going on out here? Alrighty folks, I know we haven't shown much, just putting these posts in, but these are the 4x4s that are going in each corner, and then we're gonna have some support. So 2 more 4x4s in the middle here. This enclosure is tall though. Look how tall that is. My calusias are even taller, which is nuts. My calusias are over 9 feet now. We had planted 220 calusias, I believe is what it was, maybe even more than that, around the property when we first moved here 2.5 years ago. They were about 3 or 4 feet high, and now they've all doubled. Pretty wild, and filled in so much. Aside from our calusia growth, this is what we're rocking with so far. They've put 2 4x4s over here on this side and our support at the bottom. That's going to stretch from there, and it's going to go all the way over to where the next post is going in right here in this corner, and then all the way to here. So this enclosure is absolutely massive for Munchkin. Munchkin is going to have a big upgrade, and I think he's going to absolutely love the change.
Ciento 19, amigo.
Siente.
Ciento.
119. 119. Oh my, that's 119. I know my people that know Spanish are watching this right now, laughing at me. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. I'm not Spanish whatsoever. I wish I was. I'm actually 265 days on Duolingo. Haven't learned numbers yet.
How many numbers you know in Spanish?
Not a lot, man. I couldn't keep up with you. That's for sure.
How many? From 1 to 10, you know 1, 2, 3?
Yeah. That's about it.
1, 2, 3.
That's all. I haven't learned numbers yet.
No?
No numbers.
No
just
numbers.
sentences, you know, like yo soy, I am, you know.
Yeah.
I want is quiero, right?
Quiero.
Yeah. So like the basics, the freaking basics, and I am not good at all.
Poquito, mucho.
Yeah. Brenton's very good. Brenton's very good at Spanish. We got a piece going in up there. That's the 2x4 stretching across over to here, and that's essentially what we're doing the entire way around. It's really easy build. For those of you that are wondering, I know we got a lot done already so quickly, wow. This is super simple. All it is your 4x4 frame. Essentially this is your structured frame, and you take these 2x4s and you have one 4 foot up, and it just goes all the way around. It's pretty much just boxed all the way around, as you can see. We do the same thing down below and up top as well. So you have this gigantic cube essentially, and then you build the door, and then we could bring in the 8-gauge wire, because we need to actually order the wire. I didn't know it wasn't available anywhere. 8-gauge wire is going to be pretty much all over this thing, and then the interior work, we're going to build like little huts and like a little house in there for him. This is going to be so much better than what he's in now. And the reason I'm doing this is the other day I had FWC pull up to the house. They come for inspections. This is part of having the class 3 license that I have, and unfortunately we did some calculations on the existing enclosure over there that the coatimundi is in, Munchkin, and it was just shy width-wise. Unfortunately, it has to be 8 feet wide, although my structure is way bigger than it necessarily needs to be. It is way bigger. 6 feet is all they wanted lengthwise. Like the legal limit is just 6 feet right there, so it's like to right there. It's tiny, 6 feet, what? And 6 feet high and 8 feet wide. Well, mine is
16 feet long. It's 16 feet this way, so it's 10 feet longer than it needs to be. The height limit minimum for a coatimundi Munchkin is 6 feet. My cage is 8 feet. Munchkin, your house is huge compared to what they really need you to be in, which I can't imagine, first of all, an animal of this caliber being in anything smaller than this right here. This is about as small as I'd ever want to go for someone like him. And I planned to build something bigger for him anyway. That's why it doesn't really affect the fact that they came to my house and made me do this. The problem was when they showed up, they said the width. They want it to be 8 feet, which was to about right here. Now, yeah, I could buy another extension and essentially just fold this out here and put a couple more panels, but then I'd have to destroy my landscape that I worked so hard for, and it looks amazing, and it's kind of all even blue, green, blue, you know, OCD. This cage could just be used for something else, so there's no point for me to go like change it all and have to redo like all this concrete at the bottom and stuff. There's truthfully just no point to do that. I might as well just build something new and use this for something else, like macaws or another small little mammal or something, you know? Munchkin, you're just gonna bite my finger? That's all you wanna do. He doesn't even bite. He literally just like skims his teeth on it. This is my favorite animal I've ever had. I love this animal to death. Munchkin, and I know you know who I am too. That's the greatest part, is he knows exactly who Dad is. 100%. Oh, hey, little buddy. What are you doing? Munchkin wants to play with you, kitty cat. Bottom line is, FWC did show up to the house. I did film a little bit of it, but for the fact of the privacy reasons, and I don't want to get on nobody's bad side, I'm not going to show any of that footage of him actually here. He was super cool. I actually got along with him very, very well, and he was very respectful and super chill with me, so I'm going to do the same in return. This cage, though, is 3.8 feet too short. Even though it's way more square footage than it needs to be, there has to be a certain width, and it's not. So Munchkin is getting a new cage, and that is over here. That's truthfully the whole backstory behind it. So after that happened, this was 2 months ago, I got on the phone with the FWC officer and I sat down and really took notes. I took notes on every gauge that I needed, the size, the width, his suggestions, you name it. I was on the phone with him for about 30 minutes, multiple times, by the way. That wasn't the only conversation I had with him. I've spoken to him about once every other week for the last couple of months. I actually did film a little bit when that all happened, and I'll roll those clips because it really gives the raw emotion of Ty and I finding out that the enclosure was just a little short.
You've exceeded the length and you've exceeded the height, but the width is, I mean, I can tell by looking at this.
It's 5.
It's 5?
That was the install. That was the install.
Yeah, so you're like 3 feet
on the width.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, folks. Always something. If there was an industry and a niche that means always something, this is what this industry is, okay? 30 inches. So it's, yeah, we're gonna need.
So you need 2 more panels.
2 more. So yeah, we'll need 2 more panels out this way, which will just end up coming to this. It's gonna end up just coming to this. We already have the back wall, so we need, how big are these top panels? Oh, we need 2 anyway.
Oh yeah, because
the top panel is one long.
Yep.
Oh,
I know, I hate to
such a pain in the dude. Okay, so let me give you a back run. We just had Eric come by. By the way, Eric from FWC, super cool guy. Very, very cool guy. The guy's only doing his job, okay? They're told to do something, they have to go do it. Just like my father's a cop. He goes to a call, he does what he's told, right? So the animal's enclosure, he said 1 is the nicest one he's ever seen. 2, he said it's totally fine, and the animal is totally fine. But they actually have some crazy rules when it comes to this. I just listened to some close friends. I never really looked at the exact measurements necessary. I listened to people that have them and that told me what to get, and unfortunately they just weren't correct. That's why you should always listen to yourself and read the rule book. Regardless, this is what it said. It says the enclosure needs to be 8 feet wide. Hey!
Is she grabbing it?
Yeah, 8 feet wide would be that wide right there. So that's how far off I am, right there. That's it.
Little short, boss.
Yeah, that's it. Just a little short. So you know what that requires us to do? It requires us to rebuild. Great. So now that you're back from that, we're kind of caught up to present day. I've been on the phone with Eric. Last week I literally called him, and he told me that I needed to build this by the end of the week, so that's what we're doing now. It's time to get this thing rolling, time to get it done. Coatimundi's about to get a major upgrade, and now you kind of understand why this build is happening. 1, I was gonna do it either way, so it works out. But 2, FWC is quite literally making me do this move as well. You gotta be up to the regulations, and I respect it, and I go by the rules, and I don't want to step on nobody's shoes, and I don't want to have any problems with anyone. So the way I look at it is, That's life. You follow the rules, good consequences, you respect people, they respect you, you don't burn bridges. It'll take you a lot farther in life, in business, in so many different aspects. Respect everyone with the same respect you'd want to be given to you. And that's what we're doing today. FWC wants the enclosure 3 feet wider. We're gonna spend the $10,000 to make it 3 feet wider. And then we'll utilize this for something else. Coatimundi's not even gonna know what to do in here. Munchkin's be lost. It's massive.
Hector, you think we could put a bathroom and, you know, maybe...
And you know what? I have the toilet in my truck already.
Yeah, you have the toilet? You think we could probably put a bathroom in here, right?
Right there in the corner.
I could probably live in here. We have a bathroom right there, master bedroom right here.
The shower head and
Shower
right
head.
in the corner.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Drilling in this is pretty much a complete frame.
What's the next step from here? What do we do after this?
We have to run the wood in the top.
Oh, the wood at the top.
Yeah.
Because we don't have any gauge, we don't have wire.
No. So we have to run the 2x4 on the top and then make the
door?
The door.
So you need like 250.
Yeah.
250 yards.
250 feet.
Square
250 feet of fence is what we need. I think a roll is 250 feet.
Could be.
Which would be so clutch. Gosh, that would be $400, $800 if we needed two. But still $500, let's say, compared to if we did the big panels that I just saw at the feed store. And those big panels were $118 a piece, I think. A lot. They were expensive. They were sick though. Minimum gauge I thought was 8, but the more I thought about it, I'm like 8, that's like an alligator fence. So I looked it up, it was 14. So Coatimundi is a minimum of a 14 gauge fence for the enclosure they need. And we're gonna do like 10 or 12. So 160. So 200 plus should be fine. We'll have extra.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the feed store, get some wire while the boys finish up some last minute things like this.
Oh yeah. That way when you lay the fence there, it's nice and flush along this entire thing.
Fence in between it, yeah?
Yeah, the fence will essentially be sandwiched between this and another piece of wood on the outside. Yeah, the small stuff.
Okay, I think we got a plan here. Let's go spend some money.
All right, to the feed store. We're here. We have a ton of options. I don't know how long are the rolls?
200 foot.
Oh, look at that. We're good. That means one roll, which is gonna save us some money. That's nice.
We have 10 to 12 gauge, yep. That's what that is, right? 10, 12? 10 to 12 and a half gauge, 48 inches, 4 feet.
It's the same stuff we use pretty much around the entire farm gate. Lasts forever outside, stainless. Some nice stuff.
Let's get one roll.
Hope that Hector could tighten it enough to make it look flat, and then we could always spray paint it black, which I definitely will be doing, instead of getting that stuff over there that we showed you earlier.
The stuff over there is like perfectly straight. We'd be able to just put it on, but it would cost so much.
The budget doesn't quite work like that. Think you got that side? That's gonna suck. Dig her in there. Oh! All right. There it is. That's a good move, that's for sure.
Yeah, either way, it would be heavy.
Yep. Alrighty, folks. Deal's a deal. We got it done. This is about 1/3 of the price if we were to do the other one, so let's make this happen. Hector's got it. Hector finished the door. This is a monstrous door. As you can see, much, much bigger than the existing enclosure. This is so much bigger than the existing enclosure. So picture the door, bam, right there. You'll be able to walk in and out from the enclosure right here. A lot of room for Coatimundi Munchkin. I wanted this to be a big space for him to not actually feel like he's trapped. I mean, not that he feels like that in there, but he definitely feels like that in there compared to this. Wait till he sees his new home. It's gonna be amazing. And we just got, as you saw, the roll of caging, the outside caging that'll go here, pretty much all through the entire enclosure and even on the top, but half the roof, all of it will be mesh just to be safe that he doesn't get out, but half this roof here is gonna be the same metal roof that we've used all over the property. Yeah, that stuff right there.
Allowing the Coatimundi to have not only a shade half of the enclosure, but also if it rains, pretty much this whole half here will not get wet. It's big enough of a roof to literally even dry up the ground floor area as well. It's gonna keep all this dry.
And when it rains a ton, this section right here in the back there floods a little bit. I think he's going to absolutely love the fact that it does that. because he loves to mud in his water bowl as is. He's like a little pig. So I think that's gonna be really cool for him too.
We're now putting a little bit of support in the middle of the enclosure. So everything, we have their main support of course, but this is a lot of open area without support, especially once we put the fence. We're gonna want the fence to be nailed into something. So there'll be another one right here, and then obviously throughout the entire enclosure in those spots. What are you thinking, Redneck Dan?
It's big.
It's big.
It's big.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it?
Yep.
That's it?
Yep.
That's it?
Yep.
That's it?
Yep.
We have gotten to the point now where the door is going in. It's set where we had it earlier. All we got to do is, as you can see, they're going to add these little paint mixers at the bottom so it leaves a little bit of space, and then at the top and in the sides, just like that. And then first drill into the hinge goes in, which then starts to put this thing in place. And right after this one right here, we should have a swinging, usable, workable door in the new coatimundi enclosure. Oh yeah, there it goes. Just like that. As you can see, fully working. I'll swing on under and into the enclosure, which by the way, it's all done with the center structure. This stuff's really gonna help it stay sturdy. All these are done. So as you can see, all the way around the entire enclosure, we're in a box. And as you can see, open, close. Open, close. There we go.
Abierto, cerrado. Abierto, cerrado, amigo.
All right, and we're even adding some structure up at the top in the middle, straight down the middle for extra sturdiness. That way, we have any storms, which is likely. It's thundering, actually, it's thundering right now. It should probably rain any minute. Hopefully the guys are out of here before that. This is gonna be sturdy. No storm will be a worry. What on cue would that be? That was so good. And just like that, it is raining. The backyard looks absolutely insane on the overcast days. Hey, Gio.
Can't see yourself.
Gio.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey.
We're actually about to go on the boat, fish offshore. Don't know if we're gonna catch anything. Of course I'll be filming that, probably post it on the second channel. If you aren't subscribed to that channel, definitely subscribe to it. We kind of just do everything over on that channel. And this channel, we build the dang backyard stuff. This is what the boys have gotten done day one. Absolutely insane, fully structured. I know I've said that a couple times, but this thing ain't going nowhere. I mean, you can grab and shake. It's pretty sturdy.
No más trabajo today. Tomorrow we have to remove these two pieces, you see?
Yeah. Oh, how
yeah.
the 2x4 has
Yeah.
bent.
The 2x4 in the middle.
Okay. On another note, looks absolutely amazing. There's the entrance. And now I envision about the 6 feet here, but I'm gonna do about a 5-foot pathway here, all concreted both ways. And then right here will be this exact same thing, but this one will be from that corner, all of this, much bigger for a different animal. Not gonna spoil that. That will leave us with a little bit of space right here. Not only right here, but also right here. And then this side over here, aside from that side, is gonna be the capybara, which will connect to this house right here, the back side of the house, which is right now open, has a little bit of the fish food and stuff under it, but that'll be closed off, and the front over here will be opened up, and this will be accessing into the enclosure for the capybara. What too?
Tell them about the river that you're building.
Oh, that too, yes. Oh, by the way, we're building a moat around the entire property. Hector's gonna be building that in the next month or two.
Actually?
No. The moat part's a joke, I'm not kidding. But everything else I said wasn't. Unfortunately, the rain has kicked in today. It's not the nicest weather, so the boys had to leave a little bit earlier than we thought, but we're gonna actually continue to build it tomorrow and do a whole video from right here all the way until the coatimundi goes in. All next video. So make sure, if you're not already, subscribe down below. I also picked a winner for the PC trip. Tiffany from Texas won the giveaway. All the merch we sold.
Hey.
We picked a winner. She's
Shout
gonna
out
get a full
Tiff.
trip. We're gonna have an amazing time here at the PC farm. I think she's bringing a friend and then the friend's daughter as well.
Girls trip.
I'll definitely be doing more of those giveaways. It's not the last time. I'll leave a link in the description down below of an unlisted video I made, how I picked the winner with all the order numbers. It's pretty cool if you wanna watch it. The link's down below. You just click the link and simply it goes to this unlisted video. Thanks so much for watching. I will see all of you in part 2 of this when we fully finish it up and bring the coatimundi in. It's gonna be a lot more work. Trust me, we gotta put mulch, landscape, like
Shelves.
ramps, shelves, swings. Who knows what we're gonna do in there. It's gonna be crazy. There's so much room to do stuff with. It's so big.
It really is,
it's
dude. No, it's
massive.
huge, bro.
It's huge. I can come in here. I definitely want to put like a bench of some sort so I can come hang out, but I want to make the bench part of the structure or something. We're going to figure it out tomorrow in the next video. I love you. Don't miss it. Be here. If you don't follow me on Instagram, by the way, slide me a follow. I post a lot over there. Thanks. Love you. Peace.